long before the might of our modern cities surrounded us like moving monuments, before our lives were driven by powerful machines. The original horsepower tamed the West. In Norman, Oklahoma,
I love it all. I really do.
sculptor Jocelyn Russell is shaping an animal
Reworking his nostrils.
known for its strength.
Now I gotta even him back up.
And they're off for the lead.
It's the horse that tamed the Triple Crown
A lot of pressure.
46 years ago.
Get it right, because everybody knows this horse.
American Thoroughbred Secretariat.
Middle of June is when I got the call. I was in Hawaii, sitting on some property my husband and I just bought together. Do you want to sculpt Secretariat?
True to form, Russell and her team are against the clock, racing to finish sculpting jockey Ron Turcotte.
Now and they're in the stretch. It's Secretariat. Secretariat on the outside to take the lead.
And the fastest horse in Kentucky Derby history.
At the wire, it's going to be Secretariat.
To try to bring everything into the whole mix and capture that moment it's challenging and it's emotional.
It's a monumental task, but as the saying goes,
92 was my first sculpture,
this isn't Russell's first rodeo.
and then my first monument in 98.
For 20 years, the once painter turned sculptor has formed many of the most beloved wildlife statues in the country.
And that was an awesome project, working with Audubon Zoo.
Though Russell didn't know it at the time, her 14 years as a veterinary surgical assistant to a man named Ben Konishi laid the groundwork for her artistic career.
And that's where my real anatomy study came from. I mean, I really had my hands in animals, literally, physically, during surgery.
Midway through February, and Secretariat finally gets to stretch his legs.
Wow, look at him with light on him. Look how tall he is.
Nearly 11 feet to the top of a larger-than-life Ron Turcotte.
And he did a great job. He signed it exactly within the box.
Turcotte's real signature arrived in the mail a few days ago.
He should be part of it.
The 77-year-old jockey sent it from his home in New Brunswick, Canada.
Ronnie Turcotte, right over here, Ron. Feel a little better than 2 weeks ago.
Yes, sure do. Sure do.
Once the clay sculpture is complete, Russell's creation will be cast in bronze. A blowtorch will add the final touches, same as this miniature.
The final thing will be the sandblast, get everything homogeneous, and we'll heat it up and we'll start putting on different chemicals we use. Most everything will go on hot.
Born in Oklahoma, this monument would certainly fit in with the state's steady plains. However, Secretariat's true home will always be Kentucky.
Either end of September, first part of October.
The world's largest Secretariat will hitch a ride 900 miles to Lexington, Kentucky, commissioned by the Triangle Foundation.
The family is family to me.
Sadly, Russell's longtime friend and mentor, Ben Konishi, passed away a few months ago.
He just was such a big part of my life.
Before Konishi passed away at 92 years old, Russell was able to show him a Secretariat model. This October, the racing legend will be installed in this roundabout on Old Frankfort Pike Road, not far from the Kentucky Horse Park, where a monument to a horse named Sergeant Reckless stands.
And she was one of the Marines, and the only animal that's ever been promoted and held rank officially in any of the military. And she was promoted to Staff Sergeant.
A statue designed by a familiar name.
Now that he's up at this height.
It's the work that propelled Russell to sculpt the fastest horse
And they're off.
Kentucky has ever seen.
Secretariat is just iconic.
In Norman, Oklahoma,
The big horse.
Jonathan Gregg, Spectrum News 1.
Secretariat responding to what they asked today.